Hey, what's that light?
Mike is drawn to the alley entrance by the glow from a fire. As Mike passes the corner, he can see his college is on fire. Mike is shocked and thinks that a plane has crashed into the building. As he looks at the burning building, he barely notices a body lying on the ground until it moves and stands up. When Mike turns to ask the man if he is okay, he realises that this man is too badly burnt and disfigured to be normal. Right, so as you say, Mr. Lyons, he's then presented his full grotesqueness. So the "are you okay" is almost, you know, you're not even listening. Hey, it's like you.
Yeah.
You know, really. You know, you got to play this guy with quirk. That's why I say he's got a lot of quirk still. You know, it's humorous as well if you do it in the right way. So, just right like that. Hey, Miss Lyons, are you okay? You know?
Hey, Mr. Lyons! Are you okay?
Mr. Lyons is a zombie. Frozen by fear, Mike is unaware that a second zombie has risen up behind him and is about to attack him. When he notices its shadow cast by the fire and dodges its first attack. When he attacks the zombie, Mike is shocked to discover that he cannot hurt them. Mike decides to run away. So Mike runs away from the first zombie. He encounters, when he sees a passing policeman, he tries to tell him what has happened, but the policeman is a zombie too. So as you run up, it's like, excuse me, oh never mind, because he turned round, yeah, and just grabbed you immediately. So you're running up, talk to the policeman, hey! So read it from excuse me.
Excuse me, never mind.
No, I think that would be a bit too...
Yeah,
like it's because he has grabbed you now. Whereas the first one, excuse me, never mind. Yeah, you're really putting the brakes on. You know.
Yeah.
So you don't have to read it as never mind. You know, that's just like to suggest that. You know.
Yeah.
Well, but there is fear. There's got to be genuine fear there. So, excuse me, oh never mind. You could play it that way.
Yeah.
But, you know, make it a bit stronger than it's like, never mind, you know, like, never mind, you know, low and hard. Never mind.
That's a joke.
Listen, my friend, listen, never find yourself.
Mr. Beaver.
How would you read that? How would you, yeah, if you was running up to someone and suddenly realised they were dangerous, right, you say, excuse me, oh, never mind, excuse me, oh, never mind. Another way, yeah. I mean, the suggestion of it, sometimes putting yourself in the gesture of it can help you to emphasise the point you're trying to make. Because you are trying to get this guy off you straight away. So you run up to the policeman, you say,
Excuse me. Never mind. Never mind.
that's alright. Work on it. Mike kicks the policeman in the groin and it has no effect. So that's where the comedy is. You brass it. And he's going, just looks up at you like nothing. Shit coming out of his mouth and all that. Just try to get a bite on you, man. Right? So now you're really pissed off, yeah? Alright, so
Just come straight out.
Mike.
Fuck off now, hey. Forget I said anything.
Right.
That's more of a...
Oh, I was just thinking like to have one.
Yeah. I would kind of
No, I didn't want to make it too like.
Fuck off! No!
And,
You know? Get said anything.
God, I didn't know.
Or even just forget that part. Just, fuck off! No! You know, when you try to get the guys try to kill you.
I didn't know you wanted.
You have to fuck off!
You got to picture it like it's happening anyway, you know what I mean?
So that everything is clean when you want it clean. Yeah, so the cine cam look, you know, it just gives it that kind of menacing.
Yeah.
And I would definitely like to use that for some of the zombie shots. But it is, you know, it adds an attitude that everyday life can't add. I do want it to have a huge look of big time film, even if the people are unknowns. They're going to get to know us because we're going to start releasing so much stuff. I was telling them about all the tunes that I've got to release, and
Okay.
we're just gonna murder it, man. You hear them tunes, R&B and soul and all that stuff that'll just make you go, I want to buy that now. Honestly, you know what I mean? And obviously, with you being involved in Bishop's music career, it's cool, man.
Yeah,
Because I'm into this teamwork now. We've got to mash down Hollywood. Because they mashed us down, you know. They don't support us. They don't put any money into these things, projects going on in the ghetto. So we put our own projects on. Pretty soon they're going to want to be involved in it. And then we say, hey, well, we've got all the jobs filled up, sorry. You can't be making money off our back and giving us spillage. You know?
They've been taking over the lifeblood out of it. There's a difference between us and them.
I mean, that says captain that gun, doesn't it?
Serious.
One of them, and just a big handgun, and that's your character.
One of them are not many mark there. My one's not going to be rolling with much.
Which one? That?
Yeah.
I'd say even that.
No, because that's really and truly.
But the problem is,
close proximity.
right, that weapon, the first one, is very heavy in real life.
Exactly.
You won't be able to manipulate both, and it's going to be cumbersome.
You
Especially as
would.
you're working with the troops, right? So it's not just you. You've got your gun, you've got your handgun as backup.
This
That's
one,
it.
the minute
No,
you-
a handgun.
Yeah, but this is a handgun.
No, some other soldier will require that.
No, this is a pistol.
It'll be more something like that.
Nah,
Seriously.
this is a pistol.
You've got to be realistic.
Standing military.
Maybe if someone gets killed and your weapon runs out of bullets, you can pick that up. Well, your weapon is the one that you
This is standard.
or even that.
That.
It would be the Glock with all
You
that.
main
You know, you
weapon
can't
is
have
sidearm.
two big weapons unless they're mid-sized weapons.
soldier.
Because there's going to be few. You're going to be commanding about 10, 12 people. You're going to be commanding about 10 or 12 people. Most
Is that
of
why
them are beat up.
Is that what I get? I get two of them really easy things. And then I just get fingered in one big gun.
Well, the big Uzi there, passing the big Uzi. You see the big Uzi? That would definitely be one that you're using at some stage. Okay, because you are not used to handling weapons. Like, you've not been trained. Ben has. And Ben will do things and it's coming. You'll be like shooting all over the place and he'll come in and go bang, bang, and it's done. And you'll go, yeah, I meant to do that. And he's like, come on.
So what's my name? Bishop.
Captain Slater.
Oh, Captain Bishop.
We can nick your name, your bishop if you like, but your name is Captain Slater. Right.
Right, Captain Slater's alright.
And maybe someone can refer to you as bishop and we can bring it in that way.
Yeah, Bishop.
But then it's going to be Bishop playing himself.
Official.
Officially Captain
I don't want everyone to do that because these characters, you know, because then it justifies Jamie to say the same and everybody. You know what I mean?
Captain Slayer.
You also have it.
You're Captain Slater.
Captain Slayer.
Slayer, warrior.
I have to try it. I'll Slayer it now.
Big like slate, hard, gravel like, tough nut. That look you've got on your face now, basically. You know,
Put the weapon down, sir!
not a psycho.
Yeah.
Sir, put that weapon down, please, sir! Drop the weapon!
Maybe not even so much please, but just put the weapon down, sir.
First it would be please if he was a civilian
Yeah.
before. Please, sir, put the weapon down! This is your last warning, sir! I'm going to have to drop you if you don't put the weapon down!
I tell you what's a good film to watch.
From Paris with Love.
Paris for Love.
Yeah. The way John Travolta is in that, where he doesn't
He
care.
is a bit of a badass, but you see, he does care. He has to care because he's got to look after his troops. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. He's kind of waiting in limbo, thinking that someone's going to come and it'll be alright again. Problem is, that's not going to happen, and it ends up being us that has to handle the situation.
No, I was on about just for them set parts in it, you know, where you can just get straight to it. You know, them guys. Jules, I was thinking could have had one of them characters where it's like, you've got other guys who now and say, oh, what way should we go in? What way should you're like, my man's be like the peacemaking kind of guy, but then he's up the shooting as well. Whereas I'm saying Captain Slater could have been the kind of character where he's like just straight to it. No, well down. You know what I mean? Just straight on it.
Put him down.
But then he's a good, very good hit. You know, he can do them shots.
I'm not going too English either. Like, put the weapon down, sir. It's just going to be no. Drop the weapon, please. Drop the weapon, sir.
The thing is,
when I'm in the suit, I'll
the thing
know,
is,
like,
by the
say,
time
I'm
by the time we meet you, you've already been through a lot. So you've already seen loads of people killed, not by zombies, but by the phobians, which are far worse. They're like running demons who can run at 60 miles an hour and just cut through you, and that's you done.
I'm blooded up and all that.
Cut through your gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can dodge you, run past your bullets.
And all that shit.
Yeah, so, you know, and there was hundreds of thousands of them. Yeah, and you've escaped from that with these few bunch of people. So you're damn nervous of anything and anybody because you saw them come out of people. So when you meet Mike, you've got a gas mask on because biologically you think it's something in the air. You just, you know, and you got two other guys like freeze, identify yourself. You know what I mean?
Identify yourself, sir.
Not even so much. You are pissed off. These people shouldn't even be here. Identify yourself.
Identify yourself now.
That's better. Yeah, like that.
You know what I mean?
That kind of energy. It has to be shouted. It has to be shouted. Because if you say it too softly, now that shits us up because we're walking through this place and he's like, yo! That's when Ben takes control because he knows how to deal with soldiers. And he gets us in. Because we're dressed. Mike's dressed actually in a general's or major's uniform. Right? And tries to blag it he's a major. Now you blatantly know majors are not that young. But because you just kind of look at Ben, and because of the situation, you just decide to deal with it anyway. But you're still in command at that point. Yeah, we're just there. You know, so you are trying to lay down the authority, but not so much as, you know, you can boss us around.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and then when the plan comes together, it's like, well, we all just like are trying to do the same thing because what's at stake is we're all going to get nuclear bombed. So, you know, we've all got to work together to stop that from happening.
Should we carry on the roof?
Yeah, we can carry it on.
So Mike cries.
It's 9:15, by the way, in case people are wondering the time.
I could do this all day. Don't have time to sit.
Mike cries in the middle of the street.
Right, okay, so after the policeman shit and he's just gone, fuck off! You know, you might do it in one hit. It might be cool if you do it in one hit. Then you do because you might have already done that. Yeah, so the fact, when you get the baton now, it's just like, lick and off. So you're jibbing. As you run from the policeman, you kind of collapse. Right, this is like nervous, your legs are gone from under you, but you've been running, and you just collapse in the street several blocks from where you were. As you open your eyes, you realise you're in no better place than you were before, because you're surrounded on the peripherals, not immediately, by 30 to 40 more zombies who suddenly startled and start moving towards you, moving en masse. It's as if Mike wants to die and he's crying and running out of options. It's only when they finally grab hold of his shirt he decides to make a run for it. With all his determination, Michael struggles to get free of the shit in the process. That's why I said to you, you need a shirt that can rip. So on, yeah. But if you imagine that scene now, you're like, you know, the tears are kind of streaming down your face. It's like, what else can fucking happen? And they're coming towards you, and you're like, kind of, you know, don't know what the fuck to do. But it's when they grab you. It's a very visceral film for a reason. I think them, you know, that's going to be where the energy is. They keep coming and, you know what I mean? You don't just evade. You don't want to stand around and start having fist fights. You've already proved that kicking them and all of that ain't working. You know what I mean? So you're just struggling with someone who will eventually wear you down. No matter how strong you are, they're just going to wear you down. So, obviously you've seen 30, 40 more if you've just dealt with, you know, 3 and 4 and all that. You know what I mean? Your head's mashed now. It's like, you know what I mean? It's going to take a lot to bring it out. That's going to be probably one of your hardest scenes. You know, we can help you with prosthetics and things, but you're really going to have to find an emotion, a pissed offness. You might have to shoot quite a few times to get it to really work. Because I want emotion. Like, you know, you're feeling like, oh my God, man, move! Fuck! You know, people are going to be screaming like, move! Stop! You know what I mean? After going so far, they're going to...
When we shoot bang, will you have the sound in the background, or are you going to put it in after the film?
After, because that could contaminate any good sound that we do get on the set. such as you talking. Everything will be layered. That's how it's always done in films. They would, even if you had a gun that could fire, and they'll record that, then they'll go back to the studio and put another gun on.
2, layer 3, yeah.
What they like to see, the casings and things like that flying off, and it saves them on CG, but again, that'll all be happening. You'll be seeing shit. You just have to go, react, like that, as if it's bap, bap, bap. Now there's going to be a bit of kick, so you're going to feel it coming back, pressing back into your shoulder, but not so much as you break the gun or break your shoulder. Yeah? So you're going to feel it, and because you're a trained soldier, you're not going to fire like, you're going to, pap,
Single shot, standard.
pap, 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 pap.
Synchronized shots.
Yeah, if it takes 2, it takes 2. If it takes 3, it takes 3. But you're not trying to waste ammo. You're limited.
Yeah.
Whereas
All
like
the-
my character, I just like,
Well, you might be like that, yeah, because you never fired a gun. I might be like that because I've never fired a gun. Ben won't be like that. He's more trained, and he's the one that will train us to be more like soldiers. Not so much how to shoot. We have to shoot it straight away.
It's all
We
about
have
when
that
you get
training.
powers.
It's about, you know, cut down on your number of shots. He's like, you know, conserve your ammunition as he's firing off 1 shots and killing them. Conserve your ammunition. And we're like, I'm not hitting nothing. And he's like, conserve your ammunition.
you know,
Maybe not even so fast at first, because it depends at what scene you're dealing with. If it's late on in the film, then it's everything, grenades, everything, a lot, you know, and some of that will go off.
Then, for real. And there's no
But when it's like, when we first meet you, you're not going to be like that.
standard.
You know, because you know that there's millions of these things to deal with, and it's not a case of we can deal with it at all. You know, so however we survive is by God's grace. Every moment is like death. So anyway, they grab all these shit. You're in this emotion, right? So you get away. It's basically more about action and expression than words. Although you might put some words like, "Oh my God." You know what I mean? I like that. Oh my God.
like you've been that way before.
Anyway,
Slapped him on the side of the face. I'm joked.
so you jib in. It's like, what's going on? Or you could just jib a bit. Look back. What's going on? You know, you're going out of your mind. What is?
It's like,
You know, the head grab is always a good one. What's going on? You know, bring the emotion of your hands into this character, you know. You have to be an expressive character. Anyway, Mike reaches home again. Mike has run all the way home. So I'm going to try and squeeze. Hopefully they'll find it funny when I think they're going to find it funny. But they might not. They might just think this guy just fucking legged it. You know, when most people would look for another alternative. You ran. You know what I mean? So you are knackered. Maybe like you barely plodding, you're staggering as you get to your house. That kind of thing. That's how much you've been running. You know, like a marathon runner who's never run a marathon in his life. Okay, he ran all the way home, he's tired and he's sweating. He fumbles with the door lock, so it's all that going around the lock. You know, you're panicking so much you can't get in the lock. House is dark and all the power's off. Shit, you know. You close the door, stands a moment in the the dark, reviewing what's just happened, decides that a shower, change clothes is needed. So you come through the door, it's like, you don't even have to say anything. It's the way you generate that energy by what you've just experienced, what you've done. Everybody knows how they're going to be feeling, because you don't have to say anything. So then you have your shower, and change your clothes. As you change your clothes, you hear a noise, you go to investigate. Hello? Nothing. And that dramatic pause as I left it then is as it's going to be in the film. It's going to be, you're not going to hear anything, it's just going to be sound like you. You're going to hear a creak, or someone move, like that. Hello? Look around a bit. Decide it's nothing, and go back to doing what you're doing. Mike gets no response. Suddenly, your phone gets a call. So, imagine that's your phone.
Oh my gosh, I've been up there.
Answer it. No.
Oh my god.
No,
Hello?
look. Mike! It's Jules! Don't know what's going on. I'm not in the gym at uni and I think... Look, come and get me, right? Damn, the battery's running out.
Listen, mate.
No, you are freaked. You're freaked, so be freaked.
Listen, mate.
More freaked.
Listen, mate. There's some serious freaky
Say
stuff
it a
going
bit
on
faster
right now.
even. You're panicking to get the words out. And then my battery's running out.
There's some seriously freaky stuff going on here right now. And
Right, even if you have to leave out the and, don't worry about that because I will come in, yeah? Right, so listen mate, there's some serious freaky stuff going on right now and right, because you're talking major fast, yeah? You're in the conversation. As you're talking, the camera revolves around, yeah? Right, you're suddenly attacked by your brother Chris from behind, so he just dives on you, yeah? And it's another one of them, whoa, he kind of attacks you in an awkward kind of way, but doesn't quite get hold of you, but manages to somehow jump over you and the bed, land in front of you, but with his back towards you. So if you imagine, yeah. And also you got to think again that Mike thinks his brother is mad about losing his jacket. So you're trying to explain sorry for losing your brother's jacket, yeah. So you've dropped the phone as he's attacked you. The phone's there between you and him, and you're looking at Chris as if I'm Chris. I've just attacked you, fell down. And you're saying to me,
Chris, wait! Wait! I can explain! I only borrowed your jacket for college. And, whoa!
and as he turns round, Mike drops the phone and sorry, Jules is calling for Mike to answer on the phone, which momentarily distracts Chris the zombie. Right? He's turned, he's drooling, he's not fully zombie in the sense that you think, oh, he must be a zombie. He's got very darkened eyes, and anyone who knows zombie films will say he's a zombie. But he thinks he's just bloody sick. You know what I mean? It's like, Chris, drooling and shit. Alright, so the phone's been dropped in the struggle. It's like, Mike, where are you? Picks up. So you're all the while you're explaining yourself. You're panicking. You're talking. You know, to fill the moment. So as he's grabbing the phone, you're still talking. You're saying, "I'm sorry." So imagine you're apologising for taking the jacket, and you know he's the kind of guy that will kick you off and beat you up. So you're like,
Chris!
no, just from yourself.
Chris!
Don't even look at the paper. Talk to me. You know,
Chris, it's me, Mike. It's me. I don't know what's going on. My brother. He's a freak.
Right, yeah, so you would be backing away, naturally. Okay. So, actually going back to the dialogue now, it's like, Chris, it's me, Mike, talk to me. Chris, you don't know what you're doing. And you're backing up. As you back up, you reach for a lamp that you would have in the room, that's a prop. You say, look, Chris, what, you gonna, whatever you improvise, because I didn't write very good dialogue there. You know, it's actually, it's me, Mike, talk to me. Oh boy, Chris, you don't know what you're doing. Right, yes for it. Let go, Chris. Let go. And you can go back to that. Let go. All of that visceral. Mike struggles with his brother. Yeah, so you've actually smashed the thing on his head. It doesn't make no difference. He just grabs you. As you hit him, he grabs you. So it's like, that did fuck all, mate. And he manages to grab your wrist so tightly, it's crushing the bones together. It's causing you like a sprained wrist. Plus he's got the advantage of being over you. All you've got is your foot in his stomach because he's grabbing you like that and trying to get on you. You've got your foot there.
Stopping you from
Stopping him from getting there. And then eventually you fuck off with both your feet. He flies out of a window. Straight out the bedroom and you fucking hell, you killed your brother. You know, I went too fucking far. So there's got to be panic. There's got to be a lot of energy from your character, man. Right, so, right, let's go, Chris, let's go. Mike struggles with his brother until eventually Chris is pushed out the bedroom window and lies motionless on the floor. So you rush to the window. It's like, you're looking out. You're not acting to, don't feel like you're acting to anybody. You are reacting to yourself and the reaction that your mother would give you if you had to tell her something like that.
Yeah, I think you just told me before.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, Chris, Mum will kill me.
Mum will kill me.
You know?
I need an ambulance. Chris! Oh God!
Yeah. But, oh my God, Chris, Mum will kill me.
In the voice
Oh
raises
my
as
God, I
it's,
need an ambulance. Chris, oh God. Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
It's going out your mind. It's going out your mind, yeah? Mike, believing he has killed his brother, panics and races down the stairs. So can you imagine a guy who's thought that he's caused the worst ever thing that he could ever have to tell his parents, right? He's tripping down them stairs, man, as he's trying to get down there with his panic. Races down the stairs, his brother's body has disappeared before he gets downstairs. Woo! And Mike's like,
What the?
you see when it says
Chris?
what the, you can't respond. Some of them phrasings aren't necessarily the way you would say.
Yeah.
You know, what the, you're also
I was
like,
thinking
you're
I'd be
like,
shocked at it, looking at it.
you might say the fuck at the end of it, which might be natural, but you kind of have to fade.
Would do you know like that? What?
Chris, you know, so you wouldn't go into it, then you know that kind of way of.
Could you see
using
that
dialogue.
first line? That what there? Could you say that could be like one of them whispered ones as well? You know, you're just looking at the ground and you know,
Well, you are. You've just run outside. You've killed your brother. Now he's gone. How would you feel?
What the? Yeah.
He's supposed to be dead. Now what the? And then the scene cuts to me now. Jules locked in. Jules finds himself mirroring Mike's situation when he awoke. Locked in the school, journey tries the door, blah blah blah. Texts Mike to say service provider is down, can't phone him anymore. Come on, work! Fucking school, fucking boys. Where are you, Mike? Jules tries the back door where he's locked in, but a large bin is blocking. Shit! Okay, phone's dead. Let's find the mobile phone. Now has no service. Last message you received from Jules. So you've gone back to find your phone, you picked it up, it's beeping, you see the message. Yeah. Directing Mike to the school address. The house phone, TV and radio all playing the same emergency broadcast tone. There's that beep, all the way through all the fucking channels. Just, please wait, stand by, please stand by, please stand by. Right. Mike tries to make a cup of coffee, but the water's off too. Imagine putting all the shit together, you turn the top. Water's off now. Okay. Mike suddenly remembers that he has a computer and can use the internet to get the map of where the school is. Oh yeah! Get on it. So, good old internet. You won't have it down. You're involved. You are talking to yourself, but you are involved. You know, it's going to take a certain skill to pull off a lot of this talking to yourself without seeming obvious. And I think when you see the tape, you'll realise.
I think if you got like thingy, if you got like, if we're on the set doing it, you've got the prophets there, but you're like the props there, you'll act with it. Like you sitting for your captain role, once you're suit booted and that,
Your direction,
you'll be like, right, I'm solid.
I want Jamie to do it himself. I want him to find this character and bring himself into it, yes, but also bring a quality of high acting skills to it. You know, like Pacino and De Niro and them people. Well, more Pacino than De Niro. You know, not so much with the accent of the Italian or the Scarface, but the dramaticness of every role he plays. When he played the devil, you know, that was a cool kind of coarse, kind of to the point, you know. That kind of guy. And them type of films he does well.